Hi, this is Matt J. Horner, 107.5 Demon FM, and I am actually...
joined by David Smith in Murphy. And look who we have, Matt.
And we have, from Canada, Bob Lee, also known as P.C. Pure. Hello.
Hello, Bob.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hi, guys.
How is it in
How you doing out there?
Is it good in Canada out there?
Yeah, it's very nice today. We have like crazy weather lately, but it's like today it's sunshine and clear skies.
Oh, we've got the same thing. Heat wave to now it's just gloomy and raining and downpours.
Yeah, well, it's on and off here. The weather control here is like totally shot.
So what genre of music do you fit into?
Well, it's considered psychotic gothic rock, but it can be considered punk, could be considered pop. To me, it's all rock and roll anyway, so it's like there's no difference of style and everything. I listen to a big variety of music, so it's like I fit into that category.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are 40, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. You've been doing it how long?
For 30 years.
30
I started
years?
at 10. Yeah. Started at 10 years old.
That's a lot of experience.
That is a lot of experience.
Mm-hmm.
So why the name P.C. Pure?
It's called Perfect Creation Pure, the abbreviation of P.C. Pure. Everybody thinks it's about the drug, and no, actually it's not. It's don't do drugs.
No, don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Be the best of yourself.
And you have makeup in your live sets?
That's right.
Why do you have makeup?
Well, first we got onto the idea by listening to Kiss, of course,
Yes.
and guys like David Bowie and Alice Cooper, which have the advantage of hiding their identity in the streets. Since this is a very small town, Montreal is not very, very big, it's actually. So you're very well known in small quarters. So the makeup's like, it's like split myself out, because I put all my bad into my character, everything that's all my angst and my anger and my psychosis, and I just slipped it into my character. I had to anyways, I had no choice. So it gives me the chance to walk down the streets and like, okay, I'm just me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And how easy is it to change into your character? Back and forth.
It's extremely easy since I lived as my character for 2 straight years.
No.
On 24/7. I would wake up in the morning, take a huge amount of drugs and slip into my character.
Well, of course, you don't do that now, do you?
No. It's been 10 years I haven't touched anything. So.
It's quite an accomplishment, actually.
That's good.
Yeah.
I always like to have the successful.
Yes.
on there.
Yes.
I was able to get rid of all my problems and slip it into my character. Drives people crazy, though, to see my shows, because the character, that's what he protects, you know?
Mm.
Everybody's like tricked with the name, tricked with the character, tricked with this and tricked with that. And actually, it's like the makeup is also a contrast to what we have today, like Marilyn Manson, Slipknot, and whatnot, and everything. They're very great musicians. They're very, very wonderful musicians, but they have the responsibility to bring joy to people, and actually they don't. They just bring them down. Like, well, life is not made to be lived, and you should kill yourself, and you should die, and this and that. And this is a problem, and this is a problem, and just cry about it, and don't do anything about it. My character is something else. It's like, be happy until you're psychotic, you know?
Brilliant.
So you'd say music is a powerful force for changing attitudes?
You have to be very responsible. The only man I really actually admire is your own John Lydon from England.
John Lydon from
the singer for the Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
Johnny Rotten. Actually, if you listen to all his interviews, the man's like very, very honest. And honesty is something that we don't have here anymore in the music and everything. Some people will complain about something. I'll just cite like Marilyn Manson, for instance. He just cites, well, I don't like this and I don't like that, turns around and does the same thing. So I find that's very hypocritical, you know. For somebody who calls everybody else hypocrite, I think that's very hypocritical. I admire John Lydon for that. He's brutally honest, and he calls him as he sees him, you know. This man is an entertainer as much as how should I put this, a musician as well, you know. I find that's very refreshing, the honesty.
Well, actually, a couple of weeks ago, we've had an interview I had on the show, Ed Tudor Pole.
Okay.
Another of John Lydon's friends. As you say, he's from the Sex Pistols and himself. I mean, we'd say he was quite honest as well.
No.
Some of the British
Well, no, he
artists.
was he was putting what was his name? Who's the lead singer of the Sex Pistols?
John Lydon.
Wasn't John Lydon?
John Rotten's the lead singer, I think.
Is it the Rolling Stones though? No, Dave got me confused.
I think there was a few singers, like the Ronnie Biggs guy, and there was a few singers. I saw that on television. But no, actually, it's just me. It's the interviews I listen to. I love their music as well, but it's just like it's not my cup of tea either.
Yeah, even if you don't like the music, get on with the person.
He was a replacement for Johnny Rotten in the Sex Pistols for 2 weeks. Ed Tudor-Pole was.
Okay.
Yeah, and we had him on the show. He was terrible.
The Temple, that's right.
He was terrible. He was terrible.
Terrible, yeah.
Yeah.
We'd probably prefer to have John Lydon on.
Yeah, we would have had John Lydon on.
Yeah, and I think that's the guy who sang Who Killed Bambi or something like that. Or...
So did Ed Tudor-Pole. Ironically.
He's a copycat.
He's a copycat, he is. Are you in this psychotic character now? Or is this just you normally?
Actually, no. I do everything that's contrary. Everything is contradictory. There's two edges to a sword. Why I bring out the psychotic in my character is because I was put away for psychosis at 2 points in my lifetime. I guess it had to do with the drug consuming that I used to do in the past. But I did wake up in makeup and in a straitjacket in a padded room at one point. I was like, how did I end up here, And I just remember, I remember doing a concert yesterday, and that's it, So it's like a few times, too, the cops came to arrest me on stage. A lot of Kooky Adventures follows P.C.Pure. I had a heart attack once in a rehearsal, and people just kept playing over my body.
Oh, God.
Excuse me?
So you say it's been a sort of tough time, but you managed to get through it, have you?
Well, I managed to do it by myself to reanimate. I always manage to reanimate myself or get myself out of these situations. I'm a very fast talker. So, and when I wake up, I usually really wake up. I have this knack of trying to survive all the time, and P.C.Pure along with it. And now it's our fourth incarnation with the band. And the musicians have been the last musicians. I had to fire them because they were not into the direction of the music or the style or its own. It's how should I put this? Its own agenda, if you wish. So it's they couldn't follow. So no, I'm bringing out the how should I say professional musicians that come with it. Because it's much more refreshing to work with these people instead of people just into it for I just want to do this to thank myself on a Friday night. No, there's a job behind that as well,
What are your songs mostly based on?
My songs are based on it's almost pseudo-religious basis. I don't preach religion or anything like that. It's just it's more common sense of what people are trying to make today. If you look at wars and stuff like that, and the differences that people will go, the ends that people will go through, just to smash somebody's face to get this piece of land for the name of God, So it's a bit about that at the same time, and at the same time it tells you that, hey, be free, live, with boundaries, of course. But that's the basis of the music, is because there's a lot of music that wants to make you think, and actually we don't want to think. We just want to have fun, That's why people go see a show like System of a Down that's very politically oriented, and they stuff themselves full of drugs because they have nothing. They're there and they have to think, and they have to plow through the whole concert, and I have to think about this and I have to think about that. And just look, start thinking about yourself first, without hurting others, and have a great time. Is there a crime against that? Today it's there's a big, huge crime against happiness, And you shouldn't be happy. You should be put in your place. And it's not even the
political correctness type thing going on.
Yeah, even the rock stars are now telling us that. Come on, I'm out of school, It's we don't need no education, Just need to be friendly, with each other, That's about it. And have a great time, The life was made that way, and that's P.C.Pure, perfect creation, pure.
Sounding good. So in that case, would you ever attend anything like sort of these concerts like Live Earth and all the G8 Live Aid and all this?
Well, of course, I would be honored and have fun. One of my friends around here, he's doing the Woodstock in Quebec.
Okay.
There's a kind of like a Woodstock festival, and he's playing against, I think, the Styx or the Offspring or something like that night, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So naturally, I'm giving my name over for, we're giving our name over for the next year's concert for this. We're really into the festivals and everything, and especially the festival with a cause, you know? Like there's a proceed that goes to a cause. I love these type of shows because you give as much as you can give, you know? You just don't do a show and everything. You just like to bring a difference onto the world, you know. And I think it's a very beautiful thing and very responsible thing too, and gives an example of like to people like, look, you're allowed to have fun, and if you bring good at the same time, wow, what a plus, you know. It's nice to destroy stuff and everything. Oh yeah, cool, whatever, you know. But at the same time, nobody tried doing the opposite, you know. So it's like me. I just like get up and scare the shit out of everybody with my high-pitched voice and my very, very loud and energetic music, and they all get off. We had like situations at one point too. We were doing a concert, and everybody just decided to rip their clothes off and have a huge party in front of us while we were on stage playing. And I'm looking at the guitarist and said, "Am I actually going crazy again?" He said, "No, you're really seeing this. Oh, this is for real." Oh my God, what have I done?
That's an experience. Blimey.
Yeah.
True story.
Can you give us an example of P.C. Pure? The character. Yeah.
The character.
Mm.
Well, the character of the if you want a line.
Yeah. Have a line.
Okay. It's just because of my line. That's my voice that comes out of it, you know. I'm kind of like King Diamond goes Britney Spears.
That's brilliant, that is. So that's absolutely fantastic.
That's certainly up there.
Yeah.
I know my voice. I've been a mimic all my life. And I've been in and out of tribute bands, and at the same time doing death metal and heavy metal as well as pop and new wave. I even stripped my feet to rap, you know, at a few points. I made like about 40 albums of self-made albums and stuff like that. 40 demos, if you wish. And just like the study music and stuff like that. I just got to that voice at 35 years old, and I thought, you know, why can't I just scream it out, you know? And at that time, Danny Filth was coming out with his Cradle of Filth, and everything was becoming popular. And I saw the show. It was very refreshing because these guys, they just all look happy, you know? They're just a bunch of happy vampires screaming bloody gore about the Countess Battery. And I said, why? I said, why can't I take that and turn it around and do something else with it, you know, at the same time? So that's the basis of it. I liked much too Mindless Self-Indulgence, which too was a very hyper show to see, very, very hyper energy. And I said, I want that energy, but I want it more Halloweeny, you know. I really love Halloween, you know. So it's like it's our favorite day forever, you know. So that's for us. Halloween is every day.
Have you got anything you could plug? I mean, like CDs wise or MySpace or anything like that.
Well, actually, we're there. We do have our MySpace. We're on YouTube. We have our first video on YouTube. The second one's coming out in 2 weeks on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And I'm in the process of recording right now. And this is it, because the songwriting just like went up, and like we're in the process of doing this. So it's like we should have like everything done. Like MySpace, I just started it out by myself, you know. It's like, and I got into with a road manager, and he wants to clean up the site. So for now, I just left the songs, made a few pictures, and he's gonna clean it up like from here into a month. About should have our own website by ourselves.
You mentioned working with tribute acts and everything. Is there anyone you're inspired by, or in particularly working with?
Well, I liked a lot like Celtic Frost. They were very, very noisy for three people, or Venom from England. That's another band from England, with Kronos and Mantos. And they were very, very noisy people with catchy songs, you know? I like catchy songs, catchy riffing, you know? Like you could whistle it to your work, whatever the style is, you know? And I've been a lot inspired by that. And, of course, a bit of Nirvana. If you listen to the riffing of P.C.Pure, you could see that there's a lot of influence from Nirvana in there. But at the same time, I always like I said, like David Bowie, Kiss, Alice Cooper. For some reason, as soon as a guy puts on makeup, he writes these very sensible songs that really touch your soul, you know, and at the same time, they don't mean anything. So it's like, it's great.
Best of both.
Yeah. Well, I think we've come to the end of the interview.
Hey, don't call me the living nightmare for nothing. I'll get you, my pretty.
And you're gonna be
Okay.
you're gonna be hanging out with the demons now. You're on the Demon FM.
Oh no! Don't start.
Got another demon for the collection. Yeah.
All right, thank you, guys.
Well, thanks very much for your time.
Hey?
Thanks very much for your time.
Hey, no problem. And have a great day, guys, eh?
You
Thanks.
too. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.